The Escape Pod.
Welcome back to Turnstile Records Presents The Escape Pod. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
And I'm danoz.
Welcome home, Dan.
Thanks, mate. Good to be here.
Been in the Maldives.
I have, would you believe?
Yes.
He's pulling this shit again.
Yeah, well, we just had a little bit of a malfunction in the recording and the first 5 minutes of conversation.
We're thick into a restart, is what we are.
Yeah.
But what you missed already was Hi Hello.
Yeah.
I'm
Jezbot.
Then we cut to Dan. How was the Maldives?
It was good.
And then here we are.
Pretty much. Haven't missed
I think
much.
we've caught up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What goes on in the Maldives?
You wake up,
Yeah.
you eat a lot, buffet style, very, very wide variety of foods. And
I do like that part of a holiday.
Yeah.
Did your Asian relatives or Chinese relatives go for the hot pho soup in the morning?
Yes, I did.
Breakfast?
did?
Is that
And,
breakfasty?
Not all of them. Only Tian's dad was really into all things noodle. Didn't
Okay.
matter what other options were available. He likes a bowl of noodles.
Okay.
Do you think hot in the morning there, or is it?
I think
I'm
it's
not
the
against
comfort.
it. What about bacon and eggs? They're hot.
It's true.
Hash browns.
That's also hot.
Fried mushrooms.
You got your
Well, you've also on this buffet include you've got these za'atar and two cheese type Lebanese pancakes that get fried. You've also got an array of Maldivian, Sri Lankan, and Indian curries. You've got an array of sashimis and sushis from the Japanese corner with a little bit of miso soup.
But you just went for the Cocoa Pops.
No, but my two girls had their first ever introduction to Cocoa Pops, Fruit Loops,
Oh, yeah.
Frosties,
Yeah.
all of the shit. And I was like, well, we're on holiday.
Well, it's a good place to have it. And then,
You're coming back to porridge and drool.
You just tell them that this is the only country that has Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You could do that.
You have to
Yeah.
go to the
I
Maldives to
actually
get
did that
your...
with my kids. They went every day was going to be try a different thing. This is in Thailand. You really must go.
Oh, yes.
And they went for that cereal once and then just went, too damn sweet.
Yeah, it really is over the top.
It's too much.
But if you can have strips of bacon and eggs, I mean, I'd any day over Cocoa Pops.
Well,
surely.
do you know how I justified the whole Cocoa Pops things for my darling children that, are the apple of my eye?
I've got to say, just to cut in those photos of your kids, they're quite cute, aren't they?
They are
good-looking
good-looking
bunch of
kids.
girls.
Yeah, they are quite cute girls.
Yeah.
I don't tell them, but I snuck a couple of spoonfuls of chia seeds into their Cocoa Pops just to make Daddy feel better.
A little bit of protein, is it? Or is it
who fucking knows? They talk about it. All the wanker hipsters talk about it as being good at.
As in, and they all say, I've got chia seeds in my beard.
Yeah.
Is what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, far out.
Yeah, so-
and the weather, it's really, really hot over there.
Well, it's not really hot. It's a maximum of 31 and a minimum of 29.
That's quite the range.
And anywhere in between that.
So that was every day. We were at the tail end of the wet season, so a couple of days you got rain for maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, but that just increased humidity and maybe cooled things down by half a degree.
And yeah, okay. And speaking of cooling things down and getting hot, I guess. Hotting up. Any issues with the travelling companions, i.e. your extended family?
How
was
it's never an issue. We had a good separation. We all had our own villas.
They're never going to hear the
weren't-
podcast, by
We
the way.
weren't living on top. Well,
Okay,
look.
here's a rub.
I wasn't going to speak about my family specifically or in-laws specifically, but I did notice. You know how maybe it was you, Jezbot, remarked in your recent trip to Vietnam that the majority of tourists visiting Hanoi were in fact now Chinese.
Well, that's not exactly what I said. You guys kind of
I think you basically.
Well, I
said
don't
that.
see race, Dan, so I don't know who was who or where was what or.
No. You also added the caveat. Well, that's great. It's their turn.
It is.
Why
Get
shouldn't
out there.
they?
Get
Why
amongst
shouldn't
it.
they get out there?
Yeah.
And I fully support that opinion. The Maldives too. High concentration of wealthy Chinese people. Chinese people have a particular penchant for selfies.
Sure, that's not the French.
They love they love a good selfie. Selfie phone, GoPro, selfie stick, GoPro, all of that kind of crap everywhere.
I just don't want to see myself that much.
But I've also realised that Maldives, being one of those fairly exclusive type destinations where things come with a hefty price tag, you get a lot of very beautiful accessory girlfriends that come along too, that then spend half their day doing Instagram style poses in their bikinis by the pool, leaning back, and you just have to base. It's like an episode of Pop Asia in real life.
It really is. It really is. They were doing that in Thailand as well. It was like everyone was special selfie, special selfie time,
highly posed, redoing it, and
really highly posed. Like they will spend a good hour putting together a photo.
Yeah,
I think it really is a type of person that can do it, right? Because I am encouraged to take photos at my gigs. So if you've never noticed my Facebook feed, I'm sure you have, Jeremy.
No, it's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I'm never in any of the shots. I don't take
correct.
a photo of me above so you can see the decks and the audience in the background. I always just go ka-chink.
This is where I'm at.
You're seeing what I see.
Yes.
Not you're behind me seeing what I see, right? So I actually feel quite insecure going, boom, 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 look at me, look at me,
well,
look at this.
Look, I'm actually a bit with you. See,
Also-
thank you. Because I had a lot of spare time sunning myself and basically just enjoying being in paradise for the last 2 weeks, I introduced myself to the wonderful world that is Instagram hashtagging.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice you hashtagged.
Yeah, and I'll tell you
Is
what.
this the first time?
Yeah, it opens up a whole new world of social media. You're getting liked and followed by luxury travel, and you're getting liked and followed by
Getting that
H&M photography and blah
Getting
blah blah.
extra
Going,
dopamines.
love your shot, Yeah, so it really works. Fuck you mates who don't listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Get onto Instagram and start fucking hashtagging the shit out of that crap.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
That's a hot tip. That's a hot travel tip.
Yeah.
Any other tips for travelling with young kids? I know that it's a long flight, Stan. Couple of airports, I would say.
Yeah, one good tip is I probably subscribe to the idea of getting on the midnight flight, because it means that they will, regardless of whether or not they want to sit up and watch movies, they will fall asleep almost instantly.
Yeah, because they have to.
Because they just can't stay awake.
Yeah.
And then you can usually get almost through a whole leg that way. So that happened. That happened a couple of times, which was good. On the whole, they quite enjoy airline experiences.
Plus the Finurgan you slipped in their drink.
Yes.
And the chia seeds. You're slipping them a lot, aren't you?
There is that.
What about the Indiana Jones style aeroplane?
Oh God, that was
coming in
just
the water plane landing on the
so awesome.
Yeah,
so
awesome. So not terrifying.
No, it was
because I was going in the terrifying tank.
Yeah,
no,
I hate snakes.
It was a bit bigger than I was expecting. It was probably a 14, maybe a 16-seater.
Okay.
So it had quite substantial pontoons. So I figured even if worst does come to worst, you can sort of glide in, and you are landing on water. So
a plane is a seater, how many seats, but a boat is how many feet. You say it's a 16-footer with a boat, but you say a 16-seater with a plane.
I think you probably refer to planes via engine type, don't you? It's like a single prop or a
Cessna.
Yeah.
Cessna or a twin prop. or
Yeah, or a...
Yeah. True.
you got your...
Jet.
You got your... Yeah.
just on amazing experiences in paradise, though. Have you guys?
Just on that.
Yeah.
Have you
I'm with
guys?
you.
Have you guys ever seen Mr. Deeds, the Adam Sandler movie where he inherits? He's like from somewhere in Canada. He shit at ice hockey and inherits $40 million or something
Yeah,
like
he
that.
has the butler that's
And he's got
very...
this butler who likes feet.
Oh, yeah?
I thought you were going to say he's very, very sneaky.
Very, very sneaky. Well, we had our own private Mr. Deeds butler.
Excellent.
Our personal villa host. Call me. If you need anything, call me.
So he wasn't there
Doesn't
the
matter.
whole time. He
Doesn't
wasn't
matter.
standing in the kitchen.
Well, he wasn't there all the time, but every time we thought, oh, we should contact him, believe it or not, he just went, bling, and appeared.
Maybe he is one of those.
It was...
Sounds like the room's bugged.
Yeah, it does.
It was... They
look hungry. Send them down. Send them down. They look hungry.
It was outstanding. At one time, little Joey hurt the back of her feet because her sandals were just not appropriate footwear for the
Sure.
for the occasion. So we said, "Oh, is there anywhere where we can get some shoes on this island, which is more like an atoll? It's tiny, like you can walk around it in 20 minutes, kind of thing." And he goes, "If there's nothing there, let me know, and I'll have a pair flown in overnight." And sure enough, shabanga bang,
Sure enough.
there it is. Next
Jeez.
day,
Far out.
So
personally
you said
delivered
yes,
to the
yes,
door.
I want them.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
That's great.
Hopefully
It
there's
was
other,
awesome.
other things on the plane, though.
Well,
not just the two
Well,
size 3 shoes.
let's
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah, it's just one plane. That's going to be $7,000, thanks.
We mentioned that it was our wedding anniversary while we were over there. It really was.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Still happily married, and
2 years and going strong.
we just I mentioned it in passing. We'd been out at dinner, came back. The bed had been sort of folded into this happy anniversary little decorative thing.
So you didn't do that?
No.
Because I thought I saw the pictures of that, right? So it's very. I'm going to paint it for the listeners here. It was very romantic.
Yes, it was.
I think that's French.
It was, and
Very nice.
you're the Roman.
Yes.
And so it was fashioned into a heart shape. There was petals all over the place, and I'm
It was beautiful.
I'm betting some kind of
Lube.
pillow, what is it? Pillow mint of some sort.
No, a bottle of French champagne in an ice bucket beside the bed. And
I actually saw that and went, "Oh, you old dog."
yeah, and on top of that,
you won Facebook points for that.
a little buggy ride to
20 minutes to the other side of the island?
What they call the Sky Bar, where we had complimentary cocktails and a chocolate cake brought out with candles that said "Happy Anniversary, Dan and Chen."
Okay,
and then
next time I go to the Maldives, it's
your wedding anniversary.
Sure is.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely. It was
Service.
special.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah,
It was a nice
very
touch.
nice. It was
Yeah.
very nice.
Was that did it go when you got your bill at the end? Maldives plane trip, minibar, chocolate cake,
French champagne.
anniversary.
No.
Lube.
No, it didn't. But
Oh, that's good.
another highlight from the trip was the view from the shitter.
Okay.
Stayed in two. Not so much in the third island, but the first island we went to. We started in beach villas, and the whole back section was open showers, sort of waterfall cascading showers, where you walk
fancy.
out over little stepping stones into the bath surrounded in water, but then you're sitting on the can and surveying your lands.
Mm-hmm.
And then lo and behold, we move into the overwater villa for the special people. Glass bottom shitter.
Glass bottom shit.
And glass bottom bath.
Wait a minute. So can I just ask?
No. The poo wasn't going down on the glass.
Good.
Where you were sitting in front of the
tiles are now just the ocean.
It was just glass down onto ocean. Yes, beautiful.
So you can see ocean from where you're sitting. So it really is a poo with a view.
It really was a poo with a view.
Yeah,
it really was.
That's amazing.
It really was. It was just magnificent.
Is it like when you get like a colonic and they've got the clear tube that you can see what's going past?
Or that ridiculously off German fart porn.
Well, I mean, we have
or cake fart. Seeing as you mentioned anniversary cake.
Dan, hashtag no judgments, mate. Whatever you're into.
Okay, hashtags.
Yeah. Hashtag everything.
Yeah.
And what about Suns Out, Guns Out? Did we get that in the first record? That was the first conversation.
That was.
I did have the guns out. I didn't want to keep the guns out too long because I felt like I was getting burnt. Even though the sunscreen that I had on was like 50 plus
paint
that had zinc as a main component, so you rubbed it on and you basically were the opposite of blackface. So Harry Connick Jr. would have been all right with it.
Okay,
but,
call back to
nice one.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Saturday. Circa 2000.
Shut down because of blackface.
Yeah. But guns are out. I was looking good.
Yep.
Wife complimented me. That's all that you really.
Yeah, so you get the compliment. She's admiring what she's got now. Is that because she was so disgusted with what she had before? I'm so surprised. I'll compliment you on how you look now.
Is that how your marriage works too?
I
didn't look good before.
I don't want to make generalizations about all 1.6 billion Chinese nationals, but
so many of them can't be wrong.
But yes, they're very direct when it comes to telling you that you've put on a few kilos and you're looking fat. And they're not backwards in coming forwards, but
that's the role of a wife.
Yeah.
Is this the best shape you've been in since you got married or met, Tien?
Oh, it's I'm heading towards the best shape since I called it time on my basketball career.
Right.
Which was probably what? Must be
47 years ago.
No, I was playing into my 30s.
Yeah.
34.
So the best shape you've ever been in for the last 2 years?
7 or so years.
Oh, it's good. Okay. Keep up the good work. Suns Out, Guns Out.
Suns Out, Guns Out.
Yep.
But, and you're continuing on after the gym.
We're moving into Guns Out season, aren't we?
It is.
We are. So you're ahead of the game.
Yeah. I've had 3 months. I've even, if you can tell,
there's colour in this.
Yeah, I'm like four shades darker than I was prior to leaving. But any darker than this, I'm peeling.
You're on a razor's edge there, mate. I tell you what.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any leg hair.
Yeah, it does look pretty slick down there, Dan.
There's almost a shine on that.
There's a shine on your calf muscle.
If there was hair in that calf muscle, it wouldn't be shining like that.
There actually used to be hair. I share a same genetic condition with my dad where the fact that you wear suit pants every day, for some reason the rub seems to work like
an
abrasive surface.
Yeah.
So is that your skin's natural state is pant smooth?
It's heading that way. I'm losing most.
It's like he's wearing a pantyhose.
Yeah.
It does look like a pantyhose.
Well, I'd just like to say I think they're looking good.
No, it's fantastic.
Got a little bit of
definition. He's got the
there.
short shorts the whole time because that's a pretty high up tan. He just lifted his shorts up and.
We had our own private swimming pools. So there was a little bit of nudie swimming going on.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's from last episode. Bit of nudie. We spoke of that. That was in the last episode.
Was
it nudie swims?
Oh, we did. Yeah, skinny dipping. You weren't here, Dan. Jeremy, do you want to fill him in with that?
No, just listen to the last episode. But I would say that aren't you surrounded in ocean? How many swimming pools are we talking?
We're talking swimming pools everywhere you look. Every single villa on that island had its
salt
own
water,
its own chlorinated swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find out where the fresh water's coming from?
Yes.
Okay.
They, in fact, have bores. I actually asked. I went, I need to find this shit out.
Yeah.
So they capture and treat water off the roof, but they also bore down and treat
brackish water.
Well, no, if you go down deep enough, it's pure water.
Huh. Yes.
And I thought,
Is that weird sound effects?
I didn't plug it in.
oh, bugger. Yeah,
it's dun.
but on water, that was one of the things that actually got my goat. It's hard to get you back up when you're in paradise. But the first night, we thought, no one charges for water. Yeah, sure, we understand that we need to pay for beers and glasses of wine and cocktails and blah, blah, blah. First night went, table water. No one charges for table water. Got the bill at the end of dinner for our table of 6 adults and 3 children. $95 for water.
What? For water?
For water.
I don't reckon I've
For
spent...
water?
For water.
Wait,
And
how
then
much water?
My three-month water bill isn't that much.
Yeah, and then
How
I went,
much water?
well, a couple of bottles, not ridiculous amounts. But then we thought, once bitten, twice shy. We'll bring a fucking bottle of water with us, and when you're not going to catch us again.
No outside
The next
bottles.
time we went to that restaurant, we went, well, we're not going to have any water. We might order beers and stuff in a bit. Yeah, just hold the water, and we just had our drink bottles, and we dosed everyone up on drink bottles. But they got me again. They went, do you want a champagne cocktail before dinner?
Yeah.
And I went, to the in-laws, yeah, you should have a champagne cocktail. That'll be great. And they would go, it's special champagne that can be served with rice, with ice and fruits. And I went, yeah, everyone have one. I'll pick up the tab. It turns out that champagne was Moet. $45 a glass.
Shit. How many glasses?
Only a few. But
16.
No, I think it was maybe 4. But
Why they're putting ice and fruit in it,
yeah,
ruining it.
yep.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
so they got me
rough.
again.
Have
And
you
I was
got-
like, next time.
Maldives.
But still cheaper than a glass of water.
Well, basically cheaper than a glass of water. We thought, while we're here, we should go and have a spa treatment. His and hers partner, do something romantic, just the two of us. Maybe we'll go for what's his and hers 3-hour massage treatment in the overwater massage pavilion. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Take a guess at how much it was.
$2.45 for a 2-hour thing per couple.
More.
Are we going per head or per couple?
We're going per couple.
Whoa, it was
yeah,
$2.45.
much,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
$3.86.
More.
$5.70.
More.
$7.90.
Slightly less.
Okay.
$680.
Whoa.
US.
For an hour?
No, for maybe 2 hours.
And a rub and tug at the end.
Well, you'd want to hope so.
You'd
You'd
want to
fucking hope so.
And you said no. You didn't.
We said, go fuck yourself.
So
But-
you're not quite sure if it was a happy ending.
Oh, well, I think that's a Thailand special. I don't think that happens outside of Thailand. But I
don't think
think
you're
the
gonna-
I think the masseurs may have been Thai.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
They're a
but-
hop, skip, and a jump
That's the
away
way
from
to do it.
because this resort was a 6-star establishment. Every time we transited through an airport, they had their own specialty airport lounge where you went in and you could order free a la carte dinners and have showers and relax and use computers and all that kind of crap. And they also offered complimentary massages. So
$600 complimentary massage.
so all of the family had their massages in airport lounges.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So can I just ask about the
Sensational.
6-star, right? So I'm accustomed to a lifestyle of 5-star ratings, right?
Yep.
And I go a 3 and under. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So are we about to find out that a 6-star rating is the lowest in rich people ratings. So it's
No,
actually
no,
10
no.
stars.
No, so
You're in
we
the
made
six.
we made a mistake that when we return, which is highly unlikely because of the price, to the Maldives for another vacation, we made one slight error. We should have gone to the last island first, which was a 5-star island, which was beautiful and very special
Oh, so by the time...
and luxurious, but we just come from a 6-star island with our own private pools, private villas, villa host.
You felt like absolute hobos.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
I think the 6-star, Tim, is sort of like when they'll put an amplifier up to 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's the same.
It really, really is. Oh, I don't want to walk home today. Oh, no worries. I'll just call for a buggy. And you get picked up VIP, dropped off.
Or TikTok comes by and says, hop on me back.
$75.
And
A metre.
everywhere you look, and I mean everywhere on this island, was a different orchid.
Oh, really?
Everywhere.
You're into that, aren't you?
I'm
big
very,
big
very
bad
into
way.
that. It was very, very,
And
very
do you need to
beautiful.
tip these guys? on the
Well,
6-star
I think
things?
if you just, I don't think it's compulsory. They're not American. Some.
But they're dealing with American dollars. They want 95.
Or is it
American
US?
dollars.
Is all
Well,
US
I
dollars?
figure if you're paying, fucking
What's the local currency called? Has it got a funny name?
No, I think it's Maldivian dollars.
Boring.
Come on, guys. Come up with something.
It was a
right there.
dong or a baht or
Or
a
a dinger.
ran or...
I've got some, and it's got pictures of dudes climbing up coconut palms.
That's the president.
Just on
President Coconut.
Maldivian politics.
Yeah.
The night we arrived in the Maldives, they actually had the outcome. They had a presidential election, and the sitting standing president was overthrown, and a new guy came in, and apparently the locals didn't like that. Well, most of them did because it's a whole other
it's
politics
politics.
story. But the whole front of our holiday, our hotel, was smashed in the night before we departed to fly to the resort islands.
Oh.
With lots of yelling and
Oh,
screaming.
so
and
they've gone rampage.
Is that where the president
Unrest
lived?
on the
Does the president live in the...
Didn't,
Trouble in Paradise?
Yeah. We don't need to get into politics.
No, let's
but,
not. So the hot tips for your listeners that
Hot tip?
have a spare $8,000 in flights and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they've got a water budget of $2,000.
No. The hot tip is if you like a tipple.
Yeah, and I do. I know Jez does.
Don't go the half board package. Go the full package, which costs substantially more. But fuck it.
But fuck it.
Everyone needs to add it to their bucket list.
For that price,
It is a magical destination.
So it's a really must-go Maldives.
Maldives, yeah.
There you go.
And you couldn't really take the time out to record anything over there because why not just say it live in the studio?
Yeah, that's what I thought
Really?
too.
I mean, you're really gonna say the same thing.
I was really, really, really run off my feet doing fuck all. I was so relaxed. I just couldn't get in the zone.
It did seem
enough.
like a whole lot of nothing going on over there, which is brilliant.
Yep. Swim, eat,
Shit. View.
shit, relax.
Watch the poo.
Poo and view.
Hashtag Instagram shots. And
Your wife was sending like 45 photos at a time. It was good.
Yeah.
But it was all the same shot of like beautiful water. Here's a more Maldive, sidewalk? What do you call them, the piers or?
Yeah.
Something like
What's
that.
that? What's
Oh, let's call it a pier.
What is
That'll
that?
do.
What is that? Who is
Who
this?
is that?
Who is that?
It seemed like there was no trees. Was there trees anywhere?
No,
or was it just like...
coconut palms everywhere you look?
Okay.
Yeah.
And
President Coconut.
and an assortment of other vegetation.
President Coconut got overthrown though.
Oh, he did.
Now he's the bus boy.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah.
He gets demoted and...
That's right.
Yeah.
He's the guy that turns up and asks you if you want any more toilet paper.
Yeah, he's
In
the
your hotel room.
He's the butler.
Yeah. Butler.
There you go.
Yes.
So can we go on a cheap holiday maybe?
Yeah, let's. I want to do. Well, I'm a bit afraid of Bali now. It seems like natural disasters are us. Is the name?
They certainly do like
they cop more than their fair share of natural disasters.
I think they do. I think they do. But how else are you going to wash all that rubbish away?
I think it's too soon.
I mean, you could read into that, but
too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. I think the death toll's at like 1,200 now.
For what?
For the tsunami.
What tsunami?
What?
I've been doing the same thing. Now, did you happen to bring in those footy cards? Because I'm going to play a little game.
Nope.
It's a Melbourne-centric game that my wife and I invented last night. Do you want to talk about amongst yourselves for a second, boys? And I'll just go get the game.
Okay.
Well, let's talk something about footy cards, Dan.
Okay. I collected them during the early to mid 80s.
Yeah, I've got a set of Fitzroy players.
Well, I'm sure they're worth something to someone.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, Fitzroy no longer exists.
That's true.
So
everyone's got a moustache and a mullet.
They do. They do.
Look unfit.
Yeah. They don't look like modern footballers, that's for sure.
No. Well, he's back. What's the game, Tim?
Because we just had the grand final in Melbourne.
We did.
Melbourne. And I'm not a regular sport kind of man watching person. Kind of guy. Barracker. Is that what you call them? Is that what they are? Sport people?
I'm exceptionally passionate.
Okay, because so you're not actually going to participate in this game because it was more for somebody that has absolutely no fucking idea, right?
Okay.
So I was perfect.
It's got jezbot written all over it.
It's spawned because we've been given a stack of footy cards, as you guys were just talking about, from the 80s. This is more modern, so it's up to date, right? And I said, Vanessa was holding them, my beautiful wife, and I said, give me that stack. And I'm gonna read out one name of a guy and his position.
Okay.
And you got to tell me if you can. You got to try and tell me what team he belongs to, right?
Yeah.
I'll guess first because you probably know
I'm really good at Bombers players.
So I'm not going to give you any Bombers,
and
right?
not so good. No, please, come on. I want to give a big
Get at least one.
Yeah. Go Bombers.
Okay. Well, it's not going to be the first one because otherwise you'll say Bombers and then you'll be at least one ahead.
Okay.
So you got you got to put on the Aussie voice. You got Tom Hickey.
Yeah.
And his position is ruckman.
Ruckman. I would say what's his name again? Tom Hickey. Tom Hickey. Sounds like he plays for Carlton.
Incorrect.
Danoz.
Do you want to have a stab at it?
St Kilda?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Very good. So and then we went on to that, and then basically, as the game went forward, we went, well, we're not going to get any of them. And basically, you're thinking of a team, and I've just got to guess what team you're thinking of, basically, because we had absolutely no idea.
All right, let's play that game then.
First part of the game of my discovery was that there is a position called ruckman.
Ruckman.
Is that right, Dan?
That's
Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes.
This guy's position is checklist.
No?
Nope. No, it's just a checklist card.
Okay.
There was always a checklist card. Was that always disappointing to get the card in the chewy packet?
No, because it gave you something to tick. You wanted to be able to tick the ones you got. Yeah.
True.
Very important card.
We switched the game up to be a little bit more like, can you tell me what the team is if I said to you the colours?
Oh, yeah, far out. Shit, all right.
He'd be able to get that.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's have a crack.
I didn't do too well.
You just showed me the card as well.
I didn't do too well.
I'll give us one.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go, it's got stripes.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
vertical or horizontal?
upsies and downsies.
Okay.
You got your blue and white.
Okay, light blue or dark blue?
Oh, it's kind of light.
Well, it could be
North Melbourne.
It could be North Melbourne. It could be Geelong. It could be
No.
Carlton?
They're
Okay.
hoops.
You've said Geelong and Carlton. You're wrong. You said North Melbourne. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Then we
the
came
game
across...
Seems like there's a lot of blue, though.
The game got easier when you started talking about colours and teams.
No, it got harder
Okay.
for Vanessa and I.
Okay.
It really did.
Okay.
Let's have another crack.
I didn't get one of them right. She said, "Come on, it's got
Okay.
red in it." I was like, "Don't they all have red
You
in it?"
love red.
Yeah.
Do you have a sport that you would happily sit down and watch?
Have a sport?
Yeah. Any at all.
Um.
Do you know the NBL season's just about to start? I think we should go and see the Melbourne United play.
What's it? Wait.
Can we get free
wait,
tickets?
No, wait. You just said Melbourne United. I don't know what sports you told. Please don't say. I'm going to guess baseball.
Basketball.
Because he did just say basketball. We should go to
Did he?
basketball. Yeah.
Oh no, I missed
NBL.
that bit.
NBL, you see, you didn't even get that one.
All right. Which team has the following colours on their t-shirt singlet things? What are they called?
Jerseys.
Guernseys?
Guernseys. Isn't Guernsey the thing?
Jerseys?
Isn't,
Guernseys.
isn't Guernsey the thing I spray my
No, that's
driveway
Gurney.
down?
Gurney.
Oh, okay. All right. What coloured team? Stop looking at the cards.
And
'cause
movie from the mid-'80s? Goonies.
What team has got maroon and gold?
Oh,
And
that's your team.
Maroon and gold.
That's your
with a
team.
little bit of blue on it.
Maroon with blue and gold.
Come on.
That's your team.
Fitzroy.
What did they evolve into?
The Brisbane Lions.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
There you go. This game is
Shit.
No,
Shithouse.
but you'll find that it's not shithouse because it really reveals to you how much you really don't
go.
Yeah,
I really don't
You
go.
must not go. Okay. This I know you won't get, Jeremy. It's like a purple kind of triangle with a bit of yellow on it.
I see. Yes.
Purple triangle.
Purple triangle.
Mm-hmm.
When I say purple triangle, I mean it kind of goes like
A
a strip of purple
triangle.
in the front end, and then the sleeves, which aren't really sleeves.
I think I might know this one. It's weird. Fremantle.
Incorrect.
Purple. Are you sure it's purple?
I say it's purple.
It's Fremantle.
Is it purple?
Yeah.
The only purple team is Fremantle.
Except for the other one.
Except
It's
for the
got
other
purple
one. Who
Now that I know
it's their mascot is somewhat of a bird. Could be mistaken for a
Adelaide Crows.
could be mistaken for a hawk, but no. See, it's not as easy as you fucking think, is it? You smart ass.
No, purple. The only team with purple is Fremantle.
And
Well, I'm going to give West Coast Eagles.
That's blue and yellow.
I think you'll find that looks purple on that.
It's blue and yellow.
Okay.
also this game
that
only
looks
works.
blue. Does that look like blue to you? Look, that looks blue.
Yeah, it looks pretty blue.
That looks purple.
It's pretty purple. Look at that.
That's
This
probably
game
a
only
collector's
works
item now.
It probably
if
is.
you're
It's
not
pretty-
colourblind.
Now the collector's card thing, it sort of led me to that I went up to a toy place and I was going to go trade in some toys, some collectible toys, because I wanted to
Buy
I
a
wanted to
better
get-
toy.
I actually did. I wanted to complete one collection.
Yeah,
Swap
trade in
out
your
all my
shit.
shit.
And get a good one.
Get what's it, right?
Yeah.
So I took up a bunch of full set collector cards. You got your Batman movie cards. You got your
Kiss.
Ghostbusters 2 cards. No, I wouldn't trade the Kiss cards for anything, mate.
Right.
Um,
Did you say Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtle, full Ninja Turtle set.
How do you put a price on those kind of things?
So this is what I said to him. How do you put a price on those kind of things? And he said, you know what?
I'm glad you asked me that.
And he's since gone out of business, by the way.
Okay.
But he said, oh, come and check out this. And then brought me into the back room where he collects his cards. And he had probably 10,000 buckets full of collector cards. He said,
Okay.
they never sell. You can't sell them. They're not worth anything. Full sets or a single, they ain't worth shit. The only cards that are collectible are the old 19 diggity baseball cards from America. Yeah. That is all.
Right.
No. There's other ones. There's the the NBA cards from about the mid to late 90s.
Basketball cards, yeah.
They were called two ups
Sure.
or something ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Seven
they are
ups.
high
Baseball?
value cards.
Ace is high.
They were NBA cards.
Yeah, there was
Have
a
you got any of
massive.
those?
Yes.
Oh.
There was a massive card explosion in the late 90s. And
Yeah, no,
the market, the market dropped out.
I think there were
The arse
Pokemon
dropped.
cards as well. I think they might be worth something too.
They could be worth something, yeah. But look, he basically said to me, "No, I'm not taking them." So I kept my turtle collection and all that stuff. Couldn't resell it. Collectible cards.
You,
I think
So there's my
I've got a collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like the original cartoon.
Chuck them out.
Chuck them out, not worth shit.
Apparently not.
might as well, if you're going to chuck them out, just
Chuck
bring them
them
around
my way.
here. And
Have you still got those? Have you guys still got Star Wars figures?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you said that really quickly, which means no sale.
When we first
I
met,
also have a really good collection of Marvel superhero figurines.
Oh, do you really?
In an enclosed two-sided collector case.
Really?
Now, I'm pretty sure Tim has been trying to get his dirty mitts on your Star Wars collection since the day we met.
Have you got Superpowers Batman?
No.
The blue and grey Batman? Okay,
No.
I'm trying to get that. Sorry. That's just a little side note there.
I've got
it's an inside too.
I've
well,
got Batman, but I don't have superpowers Batman.
what do you mean you got Batman, but you don't have Superpowers Batman?
I've got the Batman, the Marvel Batman.
It's DC,
Yeah.
not Marvel.
All right.
Can you send me a photo of it when you get home? It's actually my most
And can I just
sought
say,
after.
if you've got a Marvel Batman, you're
Yeah,
on some
you're on something.
hot property there.
Well, you can tell.
Or
that
you got
I'm
a
not
fake.
An avid collect. No. These are the real deal.
They sound like They sound like DC Superpowers.
And I've got the guy that looks like the guy from Flash Gordon with the wings.
That's Shazam.
And I've got Spider-Man, Superman.
That's Marvel. That's Marvel.
Wonder Woman.
That's DC.
The Flash.
That's DC.
Are we playing? Oh, here's a new game.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel or DC. Green
Actually, if you
Lantern.
said, you know. Actually,
maybe
let's.
the Riddler.
Okay,
DC.
you got the Riddler. That's DC. Yeah. If you said to me, "Who's got question marks all over his jersey?"
say the
I'd say the
Riddler.
Riddler. I'd know
Okay.
straight away. Do you want to test me with one of the?
Who's got a clown makeup?
It's Clown Man. It's the Joker.
Okay.
Yeah. Jester guy.
That's
He's the jester.
That's the human
What about-
Cluedo. Human
what-
Cluedo Man.
What was the name of the hero quarterback in? Actually,
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon.
Was it Flash? Was it Flash Gordon? Gordon. Yeah, it's interesting though. Like, I spent more of my time looking at superheroes' underwear on the outside than I did short shorts of footy players.
It's funny how we went from football cards to superheroes. Now that Melbourne, my Melbourne, one of our football stadiums has turned into a fucking.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's called Avengers Stadium. Are we right there?
No.
Okay, correct us, please.
Marvel
Stadium.
Oh my god! So is the link there? Is the link there that all sports people are modern day superheroes?
No, it's called Everything's for Sale. Just look at the Sydney Opera House, you bunch of.
Yeah. So
this is Australia, my Australia.
Australia, my Australia. This is Sydney, my Sydney.
Yeah.
Right. If you get up to Sydney right now,
yeah, let's give context. There's a $13 million horse race about to be run in Sydney called the Everest Stakes. And
I love the Cox plate.
And
Anyway.
last night they
Ediplated dicks.
They projected the barrier draw onto the sales of the Opera House. And
Barrier draw. Let me just tell you what I think that means. It's where they say you can't go any further than this, and they put a chest of drawers there, and that's a like barrier.
So to
What does that mean?
Well, to like keep a dog in a room or something,
You'd put
a barrier of drawers.
in front of the
see what
door.
you're saying.
Come on,
See?
even non-sporting taco puts a bet on Melbourne Cup.
Yeah, but do you know what I do? Do you know what my method is? And I've done this for the last 15
You don't
15
base
years.
it on the barrier draw?
No, this is the first time I've ever heard that expression.
Okay.
So what I do is I get my $2.50 and I go across to the TAB, which is a magnet for Trevors.
True, that's where
in the
true.
area.
If you want to find any kind of Trevor, go
You're
up
going
to
to find it over the road for the dish lickers.
Yeah,
He likes the dish lickers.
Yep.
And then I go over there and I give my $2.50 to the son of the guy who runs the TAB sports bet
Nice.
thing. So he's about 12 or 13. And I just say to him, you pick it.
Right. How's that system been working?
Never
for you?
won. Never won.
That's very disappointing.
Because I don't follow it like, I'm not going to know if Adam Cummings' horse is going to win this year. I know it's Bart Cummins, but Adam is as the Noogles, so it's just a little
like
podcast tie there.
What I go with names, Tim. So one year, the winner of the Melbourne Cup was Rogan Josh, and that was I should have picked it, but I didn't. And that was our niece and nephews that were born in the same year, Sienna and
It's
Josh.
also a delicious, tasty treat served well with rice.
But I should have picked that one because it had something direct to.
Yeah, there was a link there.
Or if it's the horse is called your wife's name is Cassandra.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I should
because-
pick that one.
Yeah, because the one thing I've noticed about horse racing is that it's all Jeremy centric.
Okay.
Like every horse is checked with some aspect of your life.
Yeah.
So,
right.
So Rogan Josh was a winner, but they had to go through your Facebook to make up that name so that you knew to buy that ticket because
That's
the
right.
world revolves around you, right?
100%.
Yes.
I am.
the center of your universe?
I am in the Matrix. I am Neo.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Yeah, Strange Things are on Netflix.
Yes.
So I'm not much of a horse.
Me neither.
Horsey.
Horse
Is that
guy?
what you call a horse guy?
You're a horsey? Yeah. A fan of horses is a horsey.
He's a horsey.
Yeah.
No.
And if you are with a horsey, God love you, because those people have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day and tend to the horses and walk the horse.
Isn't that a horse-o?
Oh, that's a horse-o.
Yeah, a horse-o
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
guy that tends to the horses.
Yeah.
A guy that rides a horse is a horsey.
Yes.
And
And if you're into just like the trotters,
yep.
you've
You've got chronic diarrhea. And you like it.
Yeah, and you're a gambler. So anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
The gambling thing.
You're so disappointed. Look, your whole demeanour just changed. Right?
No. Look. I am not so big on the whole gambling thing either. I don't like the idea of putting money in and not getting anything back. So if
Or
anyone
not
could
knowing,
give
yeah.
me a surefire winner, I would go there. But you have to guarantee me. Like if it doesn't work, I want.
So if you're at a cash
my money
register,
back.
you want to put the money you put in, you want to get change back, basically. You wanna
Not
get
change
something-
back. I want change with interest.
Okay.
No, if I'm going to bet, I want return on my investment.
I had a Sean thing,
Yeah.
and it was actually a dude at work called Sean.
Okay.
Yeah, so it
a
was
Sean
Sean enough,
thing.
but it wasn't our Sean. But he came to me with a hot tip. But this hot tip, because Australia's gone betting crazy. I don't know if you've watched any Australian TV lately. Every single ad is Ladbrokes,
I have a betting
betting
app.
dudes, betting apps. It's
have
driving
you?
me insane.
I'd never use it, but I've got one because every once a year the Melbourne Cup comes around,
And you
I
want
don't-
to do it from the comfort of your home.
Yeah,
you
I
want
don't
to go.
want. Yeah, I don't want to
hear
mess
that.
with those people.
The trogs, or what do you call them? The
The troggers?
That'll do.
Trotties.
Yeah.
The horsies. Horse eyes.
yeah. So this guy's hot tip was for the winner of The Bachelor, right? No, this is Tim's phone that rings in the background every episode.
Every 2 hours.
Okay.
I don't answer it.
Okay.
And yeah, it was the chick who's going to win The Bachelor, or who he was going to choose. And this was like a month or two ago.
Wait, is that done through a official sports?
Well, yeah, you can bet on anything. So a mate of a mate of a mate of his who works on The Bachelor gave him the hot tip. Right?
Oh, yeah. So he cheated. So it's inside trading.
Well, it was recorded months ago.
Of course.
So
you
I
can
don't see how you can bet on it for starters.
Yeah.
If it's like a predetermined...
I think you can. I think you can.
I don't know why you would, though. Unless you
Why?
worked on the show.
Because you can bet on everything.
Why would you have high odds in that betting range when you know that people worked on the show and they could leak the information?
Yeah.
It doesn't make much sense.
No, but it can be really low odds, but you know the outcome, so you just bet high, bet 50 grand on it, and if you only get 5 grand winnings, you still know that you're a winner.
And then you find out they filmed 3 alternative endings,
yeah,
and then you're screwed.
Well, what's his name? Honey Badger really fucked everyone, didn't he? Because no one won.
Oh, that was the last. Yeah, that's here we go. Talking about
no, but you brought it up, James. just so you know, you brought it up. You can shut it down. That's the rule. That's the rule. But Sydney, my Sydney. Just back to that. It is there are stuff being projected on the.
And a lot of it's cool, like Vivid Festival. Yeah, that's an art. That's an artistic.
Okay, so that's where we draw the line. So when it becomes into something that somebody's profiting from,
I think if it's for charity, you know, project whatever you want on it. If it's for art, go for it. Go nuts.
Yep.
As soon as you're putting anything to do with advertising, gambling, smoking, darts,
poor form.
North,
east,
west,
south.
It's
the news.
Now I'm just going to the news story which I sent to you guys today, and I think it's there. Dan, have you got?
It's in Messenger.
It is in Messenger. I just can't say. Oh, there's the photo of the ocean, the toilet view, poo with a view. Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
We could put it up on our Facebook page, but
could we?
No,
and when you're doing it, hashtag it. It opens up a whole new treasure trove.
It does. So there's an interesting story.
Hashtag poo with a view.
Yeah, do it, Tim.
So
do all the work.
This happens to be in South Africa. You really must go. And
have you ever been any kind of inkling?
No, Africa. I would love to go to Africa.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But never been.
Is there a way to resume into
What about
this?
Yeah, well, I mean...
What about like a Kenyan safari?
Honestly, Cass isn't too keen on Africa being a woman and all.
What's wrong with being a woman in Africa? It's better It's better than being a woman in Saudi Arabia.
Well, I'm probably not going to go there either.
Aren't you?
No, probably not.
I don't think I'm going to go to India either.
Why?
I just don't know.
That looks like dude, what about Bangkok Palace from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? Don't you want to go there?
Onum Shibai.
Didn't seem like an appealing place.
No, I did like the child labour.
Child labour was
You don't want to have chilled monkey brains or snake surprise?
The thing about India is, again with Cass, look, if we go out to a clean restaurant in Australia, she might get a bit gutsy.
Get a bit tootsy in the pootsy.
Well, what I hear about India is
it's very tootsy.
It's a bit gutsy, a bit of jumping the Ganges, and you.
Well, you don't go drinking the Ganges. Well, you wouldn't order a glass of your finest Ganges. We're not going to charge you $95 for that. Okay, so men at a village in the northwest are leaving in fear over a big male baboon that likes to grope and bonk human males. Bonk. In a newspaper article, the word bonk.
I'm okay with that. It's nostalgic. It's something
that
is a
bit nostalgic.
Yeah,
that's how we would have said it.
It's circa early 90s.
It sounds bonked.
Well, it's obviously
fancy a bonk.
Yeah, I'd like a boink.
Yeah, because a bonk, when you watch the old Batman movie, Batman show, that's actually getting hit over the head.
Yeah, punch to the face.
That's a bonk.
A bonk, a zap, a ziff.
But
a kaplaff.
But a
bonk.
A bonk in the UK means to bone.
Right, okay. The baboon is said to have attacked more than 6 men in the past week, as what's baffling the villagers is the fact that the baboon only attacks guys, which I thought is weird that they've used guys and not men. and does not hurt its victim. I'm not the editor of this magazine.
You should be, I think.
Does not hurt the victims, but rather performs sexual acts on top of the terrified victim and then leaves. One victim, George, said he was coming. Might not be his real name. Said he was coming from a local shebeen, which I'd say is a bar or something, when the baboon attacked him and pinned him down. Right. And whispered into his ear, "I love you," but in more monkey voice.
Fancy a bonk?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonk you.
So is this baboon Weinsteining dudes? Like he's just pulling.
Okay, let's have a little quote from the guy that was held down. This is a quote for him.
Oh no! Don't please
No,
stop. Please
something
stop.
along those lines. I thought it wanted to kill me, but I realised it was after my bum. That's an eyebrow raiser, isn't it?
I think that we could actually write a magazine.
Yep.
All right, by the sounds of this, I think we could. 5 men were admitted to hospital after. I'm doing a mock zoom into this. Sorry, guys. After experiencing acute anal pains and fatigue.
So it went on and on.
It must have gone on for a while. I think the anal pains come from
The
fatigue.
baboon.
No, from fatigue, yeah.
Okay.
Doctors confirm the men have anal cancer.
What the fuck? This is
going to be edited.
fake news.
The baboon, which has been nicknamed Somizzi, travels alone, and this, according to the animal behaviour specialist, is a strange occurrence because baboons are known to ravel in troops. Ravel? R-A-V-E-L.
Sound right.
Ravel, okay. Roll, I guess that is. That's monkey for roll. Ravel. One specialist, Lizzie McKenzie, said the baboon might be an outcast and chased away from its troop. That's why it is travelling alone, and is to be the reason it's attacking only males or guys.
Was he kicked out of his troop because he's hideous rapist?
Maybe his troop are Catholic private schools. Is that too,
Yeah, that's
too
politics.
topical?
Yeah, I like that.
Too soon?
Too topical?
Yep. I have never seen
Just
that
enough.
behaviour in my 20 years in this field, she said, apart from monkey to monkey, because they do tend to try and dominate their male position within a troop, as it was. So he's just seeing this town as his turf. He's just asserting his
Dominance.
Male dominance.
Yes.
And jizz.
anal.
And primates, they seem to be very violent. Those chimpanzees, they go on murderous hunting raids with other troops. Very.
Yeah, well, they've got no Netflix. What are you supposed to
What
do?
are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Yeah.
I mean, have you got Netflix though? Because it's pretty shit.
No, I've got I've got Foxtel.
Foxtail is what the kids used to call it.
Yeah, yeah. That's shit. That's shit too.
Yeah, that's pretty shit.
Shit.
That's pretty shit.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a real story, but thanks for bringing it.
Sounds like something that a baboon would do. And if you have a look at the picture of the baboon,
it
Jeremy,
gives a squizzy.
You'll probably agree that he is a gay baboon because he's lying on his side, essentially like.
He's posing. He's definitely.
And he's got his hand on his hip, like who's that famous blonde? With Marilyn Monroe. It's kind of a Marilyn Monroe kind of pose.
I thought he looks more like a
happy birthday, Mr. President.
Like
George of the Jungle.
Happy birthday, Mr. President Coconut.
he's kind of like in a pose of Caesar. Like
I reckon they went through miles of stock footage. If they could catch the rapist, they wouldn't be taking a sensual photo of him sitting on the beach as he is in this photo.
They would probably shoot him. You're saying?
Yeah, and take his monkey paws for wishes.
They're not setting up a photo shoot, as it was.
Well, maybe they did, because that monkey there is certainly posing for a camera. So it's hard to know.
Okay,
it's the news.
That was the
There's
news.
one
That's
news
monkey
was the
news.
Yeah, and that's all we really need. Now
no poo story.
Oh, we've talked about poo
well,
already.
Yeah.
I
think the episode's going to be called Poo with a View.
Yeah, good. Good.
So is that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we've hit our
at least we got there.
poo
We got
quota
there.
has been met. So yeah.
It has. Yep. So I've been looking through my messages to see where I got for the Pfeffernuss.
Mm.
And I'm not going to press the Pfeffernuss button because the
soundboard's not plugged in.
not plugged in at the
Name
moment.
the show we want to.
Today on the show we are going to make Pfeffernuss.
And I got a message from a long-time listener, first-time listener, only-time listener, our mother.
Oh, yeah.
And she was confirming my prediction that I said many, many weeks ago in light of Michael Jackson's tour that he would be taking, that I said, mark my words, he will never tour. He'll be dead before that even starts.
Yeah.
Right?
He was on your Deadpool list.
This is on my Deadpool list. And she sent me audio authorizing that as an actual factual thing that happened. And now the audio seems to have gone. So I can't prove that here and now. But stay tuned for that in the near future, because I do have a recording.
So the person that's going to confirm your prediction is your mother.
Yeah. Well, she was with me. I said that to her.
She'll probably
Lie
for
Yeah.
to protect her child's integrity. Yeah.
Mums are always willing to go the extra mile for their sons.
I'm just not sure where she sent it, because it was a clip.
Well, I'm sure we can hold our breaths till next week to hear Mary say that
you can breathe out now.
Okay.
Jeremy, now what did you just a little side note here?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got
Jezbot's health check.
We do have Jezbot's health check there, but we're close to the end of the show here, and
just very quickly, the health is going well.
Good.
You know, in light of the GP's suggestion that I was a chronic alcoholic,
and did you want an AIDS test?
And should I get an AIDS test?
Did you get asked for the AIDS test when you did your health check?
No.
She almost insisted he got one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a good generic thing to add on to a blood test, I guess.
I guess.
But their health is going well.
Okay, that's good.
Haven't been drinking, and lo and behold, GP, I haven't had the shakes.
Oh, you haven't had the DTs?
No, I feel fine. And absolutely no craving of having a beverage whatsoever.
Have you gone around and
it's
told?
Right.
Have you gone around
That's good.
and apologised to everybody that you've ever upset or? Isn't that stage 10?
12 steps.
10,
yeah,
12.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
All the people I've wronged in my life.
All the people you've wronged.
I've got to hit rock bottom.
Is that even a thing? The 12 steps of sobriety? I thought that was just a Hollywood made up load of baloney.
Oh, like 555.
Yeah.
Genius, Tim.
It was. I was pretty quick on that one. But look, that is the show for today. We've caught up, and many things has happened. We've
got the lowdown on the Maldives.
Yep. You really must go.
We certainly know that I don't know anything about ball games or sports.
What about the capital city of Bhutan?
Bhutan, capital city.
Bhutan being is it a real place?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's right next to Tibet and India.
Oh,
I'm going to say
Bhutan.
Crouton. What did we say? Rogan
Does it rhyme with Crouton?
Rogan Josh.
Thimphu.
Thimphu. Oh, of course. Thimphu.
Thin poos. Because the altitude, it's so high up there that
There's another poo reference.
Sure was.
We got there.
Thanks, Dan.
No worries.
Great. Cool. Might visit Thimphu one day.
I think you should definitely add that one to the list.
Put on the list.
It's so far, it's right up my alley.
Well, that's having thin poos or liquid poos is what I'm worried about going to India. So.
Yep. Okay. So it's full circle.
Just consider it cleansing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and talking about that,
Can you smell something?
there's some music coming up. I always can smell it, and there it is.
There
and
it is.
It's around this time that we say thank you for listening to Turnstile Records presents the Game Ponds. I'm Tim Taco.
I'm danoz.
No, I'm jezbot.
Great day.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Who are you? One pod left. And the 3 of us.
The escape pod. The escape pod.
What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape pods sounds really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should go down. Goodbye.